Okay, I've not typed this up myself. Okay, this is following up on my recommendation for a common language for humanity. This is from November 7, 1945, right there. Foreign Relations Committee of the United States. I found this during my little research right there. The University of Oklahoma Library, government documents. I copied it. Unfortunately, I didn't copy plenty of pages. But there you have it. It's under Global Alphabet. And the main proponent of it was a former senator from state of Oklahoma. That's the committee members. And the former senator was Mr. Owen. Okay, so you can slow this and read the first page as I go through. Okay, because I don't want to misrepresent what they were trying to do. Just wanted you to have this and maybe check into it and see what you think of what they said. Now, I bought a dictionary when I was 11 years old. Learned a few letters, learned a few words. And right around between age 13 and 14, that's when I started learning English. Semi-serious way, the best way I could at the time. So here I am, 54. I've got almost 40 years of first-hand experience with the world of somebody whose first language is not English. So I've got that background. I don't want to dwell too much on that. But as I recommended a common language for the globe, and I said American English, and I said somewhat why I think that should be the language that we choose. I know there's going to be pros and cons against it that could be discussed later on. But I thought, okay, I'm on the top of my personal experience, the fact that I've been around international students here for close to 40 years, 36 years, all that experience that I have learning English as a second language myself, I thought maybe I just show you a few of the panel discussions that I checked into quite a bit last year, and maybe you guys can look at it and we'll take it from there. I went to tell you about this conversation on the British Council in India YouTube channel. There's many conversations, okay? That one just stood out from the ones I saw last year. So there is hundreds of videos that participants talk about their experiences in teaching a second or third language in India because India is a multilingual country and how they've been dealing with it. Then I realized that just recently they had another conference and there were two good talks on the subject matter. Like this one is really good. Check it out. If you put those keywords in there with British Council India, it'll come up. Take a look at it. And there are other conversations. I read this book, Does Science Need a Global Language? English and the Future of Research. He'd interviewed in Inside Higher Education, which I read it a while after it was done, and I gave my little input. Of course, this was right after the interview had been done. PRI, Public Radio International. If you put in, they have lots of good talks about language and just with PRI language. One of them was Michael Gordon. He's working on a book, Scientific Babble. I don't know if it's out or not, but check that out. Some of these talks that I'm referring to are just going to kind of actually not necessarily agree with what I've recommended. I'm all for that. Point, counterpoint, no problem. To the best of our knowledge, ttbook.org, they actually have some good conversations in general. But McWhorter's talk, Power of Babel, these are short 10, 11-minute interviews. Nicholas Ostler, yeah, he's going to probably disagree with me. Abraham Deswan, and he's got a discussion debate with Robert Phillipson on YouTube. You can check that out. And hundreds of other talks, especially on that British Council, India, and other websites that you can check. Just wanted to tell you that I've been thinking about this for a while. And hopefully in the future, near future, we'll visit some more and talk about the subject matter some more.